one of the original 7 wonders of the world. The Great Pyramids have stood for more than 3,000 years, tombs for the Egyptian kings buried inside, and named after them Cheops, Khephren and Menkaure.
The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only remaining wonder of the ancient 7 wonders of the world. And this is the oldest standing structure mankind ever known. It's the dream of every child on earth. There has been a scientific study, and it proves that there's no child on earth never says to himself, one day when I grow up, I want to go to Egypt and see the pyramids of Giza. They studied between 3rd grade and 6th grade, whatever country they are, all over the world. If it's not in history, it has to be in geometry. Do you know that there is no motor, there's no screwdrivers, there's nothing to hold the blocks together? But they discovered a very interesting thing. They discovered that the Egyptians used a technique, it's called the empty the air. There's no air between the blocks. It's like when you bring 2 pieces of glass and you slide them together with water, they stick forever.
In ancient Egypt, the kings and queens were mummified and buried with their precious belongings like jewelry and clothes. Out of 100 pyramids, the 3 in Giza are the largest and most famous, reflecting the power of its kings.
It signifies the power of the king, the economical situation of Egypt at that time, because this is a national project. Egypt was a very strong and powerful and wealthy country. Bear in mind, when we meet the tourists, we tell them gold was cheaper than dust in Egypt. We had gold everywhere. We lived on both sides of the Nile, and the flood comes, and we have crops, and we have everything. Egypt had everything. And they have the knowledge, which is the most important thing. The economical situation at the time of Cheops has been proven that it was one of the best ever in ancient Egyptian history.
Thousands of people were used to build the pyramids, still considered an engineering feat. Each pyramid was built out of over 2 million huge rocks weighing 2.5 tons. They are placed without anything holding them together. These rocks were brought from thousands of kilometers away by boats over this Nile here. The foundations are so strong, even Napoleon failed to destroy it, causing a minor bruise to the Sphinx nose. Tourists from around the world flock to visit this wonderful monument and learn of its myths and mysteries. But business has slumped. Ibrahim Gabri works in a bazaar at the Pyramids Plateau. He says life has not been easy recently.
We used to have many tourists who buy a lot of items from the shop. But for the last 3 years, tourists have not been visiting and the sales are not as before.
Until 2011, tourism was the main source of hard currency for the country and employed 1/3 of the total working force. This has dropped drastically after 2011 because of Egypt's political instability. Despite this, the pyramids will remain the most visited monument in Egypt. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Cairo.